love me now, 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 now or never.
You want to give me a perm?
It's not for your hair, Steel Magnolias, it's for your brain, okay? I want to stop you from making new memories.
What are you talking about?
Savitar knows everything we're gonna do because he remembers doing it. He's a future Barry, so what if Barry can't remember what we're doing now?
You want to mess with his brain?
Just a little bit. It's a minimal procedure. It'll still be the same Barry you know and love, except he just won't be able to retain new information.
There's two types of memory, Alan, short-term and long-term. The long-term is for your...
Okay, Julian, stop. This is my presentation. I'm the expert here. This is the part of your brain that retains new information before sending it to the cortex to be stored forever. So what if we block that chain with a magnetic disruption?
So Savitar won't be able to remember whatever strategy we come up with to defeat him.
Which means he can't be 2 steps ahead of us anymore.
With any luck, we'll actually put him 1 step behind.
Beautiful. Cause and effect.
Barry, what do you think?
Let's do it.
Wait, wasn't Caitlin the expert on brains around here?
She was. But this is something we'll have to do without her.
I trust you.
You won't feel a thing.
Okay, let's get the show on the road. The disruptor is attached to your hippocampus. So, Maestro.
Okay, ready for zapping.
Can we not call it zapping?
Ready to activate in 3, 2, 1.
Sweet dreams, my beautiful boy.
Here goes, slugger.
Run, Barry!
I have watched you be in love with Iris.
Maybe we were meant to be together.
Okay, that should do it.
Right. Right. How do you feel?
I feel fine.
You see? He feels fine.
Barry.
Barry?
Barry.
Who's Barry?
Not fine.
Who are all of you? What's going on? Seriously, who are you guys?
Okay, Barry, stay calm.
Who's Barry?
Cisco.
Slight miscalculation.
Slight wouldn't be a word I'd use.
Where the hell am I? Is this a dentist office?
No, this is Star Labs.
Labs. A laboratory. Whoa, a laboratory? What are you guys experimenting on me?
No one is Well, yes, technically, yes, but it was consensual.
You were?
Yes.
Why can't I remember anything? Why can't I remember my name?
Your name is Barry.
My name's not Barry. You know what my name is, but my name's Bartholomew Henry Allen. That's not a good name.
Look, Barry.
Are you sure I don't go by Bart? Bart feels more natural to me. Can we go with Bart?
Bart's kind of cool.
Okay.
Wally.
Okay, hey, let's just get you back in the chair.
No. I'm not getting in the chair. No, how do I know you didn't kidnap me here to do some weird brain surgery on me? Or maybe you're like those criminals who trick people into hotel rooms so they can steal their kidneys. Or maybe you're like those criminals who trick people into hotel rooms so they can steal their kidneys.
Or maybe you're like those criminals who trick people into hotel rooms so they can steal their kidneys.
Do I still have my kidneys?
We don't want your kidneys.
So naive.
Am I?
You thought Ricky would never sleep with me again, you are.
I asked you about seeing Ricky.
And I told you that you could either be friends with me or have sex with him.
And I told you I wasn't gonna have sex with him, so I thought that since I'm not having sex with him, you still considered me to be your friend, Adrian. I wanted to be friends, but no, you had to go and sleep with Ricky even though you don't love him and you know that I do. Stop having sex with every guy I go out with.
Well, stop going out with guys I'm having sex with. And you don't love him, you don't even know him.
I know him enough to know he wants a nice girl, and I'm a nice girl, and you're not.
What are you saying, Grace?
You know what I'm saying.
Say it. Say it to my face.
You're the B word.
Oh, the B word. What's the B word, Grace?
You know what the B word is, Adrian, because that's what you are.
Say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say something else.
A what? A prayer? Are you gonna say a prayer, you little Bible-thumping, two-faced virgin?
Yeah, maybe I will. God help Adrian, because she's a bitch.
You let go! You! Blondie, you're hurting me! Good! Somebody help me, please! You help her, I come after you!
Always taking action for you.
And first at 6, the investigation of a business deal that deals in human body parts shifting from Detroit to Chicago as the feds launch a new raid.
And once again, hundreds of families will be left wondering if the bodies of loved ones have been bought and sold on the black market.
7 Action News investigator Jim Kirchner is here tonight with a story you'll see only on 7. Jim?
Stephen and Carolyn, this case started here, according to sources, when a man named Arthur Rathburn was shipping human body parts through Metro Airport. Get this. The box leaked blood. Those cargo haulers then called for help. Why were you stockpiling hundreds of human body parts here, sir? That's Art Rathburn. And remember his business 13 months ago? For 2 days, federal investigators dressed in hazmat suits removed body parts of 1,000 different people. Arms, legs, heads cut up and kept on ice, not embalmed, so they would be fresh for the black market. Today, the rundown warehouse on Detroit's east side is shuttered and up for sale. Sources say Rathburn's seized records led them to the Chicago area today, a business called Biological Resource Center in Rosemont. It's difficult to see from the outside, but sources say the hazmat suits and raid are underway on the 6th floor of this office building. The same paper trail led investigators to Biological Resource Center in Phoenix last January, and another raid removing body parts and corpses. There were also ties to similar businesses in Las Vegas. Since these dealt directly with the public, families were left without answers. Julie donated her husband Steve's body and was promised his cremated remains back in a month.
Confused and angry. We thought this was going to be doing some good. Yet it doesn't sound like it is.
What do you say to all those families who had no idea their loved ones were in here? Michigan pulled Art Rathburn's license last year after our reporting, even though they were told about his problems 2 years before.
You can go find out what the heck he is doing, and that wasn't done. Right?
Did we do something 2 years ago? No, we didn't. Are we doing an investigation now? Yes, we are.
Are you worried about going to prison? Now, no one has been charged by the feds yet. There are actually 2 locations involved in this raid going on right now in the Chicago area. The offices in Rosemont and the lab in another suburb where they have found body parts. But my sources say this case is winding down, and with this new evidence in Chicago, they can now finish this case after some 13 months.
It's a question we've been trying to help dozens of Valley families answer for years since this body donation business was raided. What happened to their loved ones after being donated to science? Tonight, court documents just unsealed reveal exactly what a Detroit body broker was doing with cadavers he got from Phoenix. ABC 15's Nohelani Graff, part of our A-team, covering this story since we broke it 2 years ago. And Nohe, this is obviously a big piece to the puzzle.
You know, Steve, this brings it full circle. I was here at Biological Resource Center, now an empty building. When the feds first showed up, they put tape across these doors. You might remember they set up all of their forensic tents in this parking lot. With tonight's new indictment, 2 more people being held accountable. We know now the owner of BRC, Steve Gore, sold bodies and body parts to Art and Elizabeth Rathburn in Michigan.
It's an unusual scheme and one that certainly people don't think about or even imagine.
Court documents describe a chop shop in the Rathburns' Detroit warehouse. Chainsaws cut up the bodies, heads stacked in freezers, never embalmed.
Heartbreaking to know that your loved one ended up being cut up like this.
The feds say the couple purposefully bought diseased bodies with HIV, hepatitis, because they're cheaper, then sold them as new for a huge profit to doctors and dentists for training.
This is not sending a material object down the road. This is real heart and soul, loving, caring individuals that had a life.
Their arrests, a small light in what's been a very dark 2 years for families like Harp's. Now, Harp has joined the civil suit against Steve Gore. Gore cut a deal with the feds, so he'll serve a year in prison, maybe less. Harp says he'll be sick if the Rathburns get off as easy. They are facing a 20-year prison sentence. Back to you.
I can imagine what it must be like to process this news and get this information. I know we'll continue to follow this case. Thanks, Nohe.
I'm at the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport. And I was calling because my daughter came to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends. And now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old.
And you said that and you said the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport?
Yes. Yes, and they said that when her friends was asking earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no cameras. But now I came and it was a lady. She said that she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor. And it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys. But that's all she just saw because she was busy trying to get reception on her phone.
All right, well then, you know what? Are you sure you don't mean the Crown Plaza in Rosemont?
Yes, yes it is. I'm sorry, the Crown Plaza in Rosemont. That's exactly where it's at.
Okay,
sorry.
No, it's okay. And have you and you said you spoke with the
Front desk. I'm sitting outside right in front of the hotel in a parking lot right now.
And they were saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or?
No, this is a different set. No, this is a different set. This is a different it's a new shift, and they said that they haven't seen her. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen her, because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I just seen that she was here because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at 1:36 p.m. So hold on, this is not her ticket, because this was on the 6th. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th.
Okay, and well, you know, real quick, I'm just going to see if maybe I'm going to see if maybe she was here at all. What's your daughter's name?
Her name is KENNEKA Jenkins.
All right, and could you spell her?
The room wasn't registering her name. She came with some friends here.
No, and yeah, I just want to verify. I'm about to say I actually just came in myself. Probably been on shift for about 45 minutes, so I just want to make sure that, you know, maybe she didn't get arrested and sent on her. You know what I mean? I just want to double check everything. But
thank you.
You're very welcome. But it doesn't look like we had any run-ins with her last night at all. Do you think it's possible maybe she went to one of her friends' houses, or, you know, she's probably...
No, actually, because she had my car. She was driving my car. She know I don't like nobody to drive my car because my insurance will not pay for nobody, no one besides her. And her friends kept calling my phone. I told them to stay out here. They stayed out here they called me like about 3-something in the morning. I was laying in bed. I just had breast surgery. I fought deep breast cancer. So I'm, sedated off medication early. And they telling me she out here. So once I rejuvenated, to strengthen myself enough to get up and drive out here to look for her, once they brought me my car, I came right out here. And I came to the hotel, and I showed them a picture of her, and I asked them if they see it. And there was a lady in the lobby, and she heard me asking at the front desk, and she said it was music. She did hear music. She called the one downstairs to report the room and come to find out it was the people next door. And when we knocked on the door, that person said that she did see my daughter downstairs it was like 4 of them, and it was 4 of them. And she said my daughter, she was with 3 of her friends, but her 3 friends said, which then, these kids won't tell the truth. They said that they went upstairs to get her cell phone. And when they went to get her cell phone, she was standing in the lobby, in the front lobby. And then when they came back down, she wasn't there anymore.
No, I completely understand.
East of Carver Entryway,
the one issue we have, and it's not necessarily that it's an issue, but she is an adult. She is 19 years old, and I mean, as of right now,
she's 19 years old. That's my daughter. She's 19. Her name KENNEKA Jenkins, KENNEKA.
No, yes. No, I remember that. You told me that she was 19. But what I'm saying is that she's only been gone for a couple hours. She's, I don't know, maybe she's, she could be somewhere with one of her friends or something, because, I mean, it is only a couple hours since you hadn't seen her, correct? Or since her friends supposedly hadn't seen her?
Correct. Let's say about 3 to 4 hours now, they said. They told me. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning when they called me.
Yeah. Well, I guess the one. Are you looking to file a missing persons report then, or are you just? Or would you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry, sir, but I just want to know: is it possible that maybe they can look at the cameras and see? It's because they send the police out here and ask them to look at the cameras and see if they've seen her on their cameras around that time.
I was about to say, even if I did send an officer, it would take a little bit in order for us to get the camera footage and for us to pass it on to the detectives division.
Okay. Okay. So what would you suggest?
Well, again, the only thing I would suggest maybe just give her a couple hours. She could have went somewhere with one of her other friends. I mean, and who knows what her friends are saying is true. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You could tell not to be saying. You could tell it don't sound right. I'm a parent. I've been young before, and it's not sounding right. It don't sound right. Period. That's why I came out here myself. Because and then it sounded like they had been drinking, honestly.
Yeah.
And I asked them, did she drink? And they said she had only 1 cup. But okay, my daughter ain't the type that normally, she can't even take liquor. Her liquor level is just like mine. We can't take liquor. We cannot take liquor. We take a sip of liquor, we drunk. Honestly.
No, I completely understand.
And I'm like, 1 cup is too much for her. And like I asked them, and then they end up with her cell phone. I pay her cell phone bill every month to make sure my daughter has a phone. How did she love her phone? I don't understand why would she leave her cell phone with you all and just go disappear? And she know I just had surgery. She know my predicament.